Hi guys. I hit record. I don't know why, because I don't even have my cleats on yet. So let me do that real quick while I yap to you on what's going on. So obviously it's day 5 here. I don't even know if I'm in frame. I'll get in frame. Hello. I'm gonna swap my shoes out real quick. So we just finished the power sprint drills, which is the same old shit that y'all saw the first time. Again, if y'all want to see that, just let me know in the comments and I will make sure to film it next time. Anyway, we are now getting into our jumps, which I have 2 different kinds of jumps that I'm doing today. One before sprints and then one after. And one is kind of like a deep tier that we're doing post, and that's obviously for plyometric purposes, but more so like coordination, post fatigue kind of focus, and the deep tier mobility that you get from that. The ones that I'm doing right now, which I'm putting the cleats on for, because I just did a set, and I forgot that I'm a YouTuber now, so I didn't even have the camera out, so slap me on the wrist for that one. But anyway, this one that I'm doing beforehand is just a single response broad jump. Nothing crazy. It is just kind of some additional jump training that I'm doing beforehand, because the sprints today I'm doing a decent amount of volume, and I just want to be adequately prepared, which obviously that's what the warm-up is for, but I'm just taking a little bit more volume beforehand just to make sure that I'm aptly ready for what I'm about to do, which is like 6 sets of 10s, and then I got a couple 20s and all that, so I just want to be adequately prepared for all that. So anyway, we missed the first set on camera, so y'all at least get to see set 2 in 3. It's 3 reps, single response, trying to stick the landing, because that's what I suck at. And yeah, just doing our thing. It's nice and sunny out. I'm sweaty for the first time in months, which is sick. Oh, I love the heat, actually. Ooh, that one was short. Not bad. Cleats definitely feel better than the squishy little running shoes I have on. So anyway, quick break, not long, 45 to 60 here, then we do it again. See, it's funny because you can't really see the camera because my glasses are polarized. Anyway, it's funny because the weather is so bipolar down here, and so like one day it's fucking 40 degrees, the next day it's 90. And so anyway, with that being said, I don't have my umbrella today because I really wasn't expecting it to be as nice as it is. So next time I'll bring my umbrella. And I know you guys are probably like, an umbrella, you fucking weirdo. Dude, I'm white as shit, first of all, okay? So you can relax with that. I do have sunscreen on, okay, because I always wear sunscreen. But normally I have an umbrella so I can put all my gear underneath it and hang out in between sets under the umbrella. Also the camera, I don't know if the camera's like susceptible to heat damage, you know, being in direct sunlight, so hopefully I don't fuck my camera up. Anyway, we're trying not to be out here for too long, so I'm gonna knock this shit out, go home, and then we get to go lift. I can never stick that first one. All right, on target there. Cool. All right, now we're gonna get into sprints. Like I said, it's like 6 sets of 10 initially. Relatively sub-max at first. We ramp up from there. All right, quick rest. All right, so here's the deal, folks. We got 6 by 10, so 10 yards. We got 6 of them with roughly a minute in between. I'm pretty cardiovascularly, wow, what a mouthful, fit. So we're probably gonna hover closer to 1 minute in between those 10s. I doubt I'll need 90. Maybe towards the end of those 6, I might need 90, but I doubt it. And then after we do all 6, we're gonna chill out for like 3-ish minutes. I'm gonna go bring my stuff under the shade and just kind of chill out for a second. And then we'll get back into it with 4 sets of 20 which then will be closer to like that 90-second, 2-minute range in between sets. And then that's it for out here. Then we're gonna pack it up, go home. We got more jumps, more throws, some prehab shit, and then we're gonna lift some weights. So let's get to it. This is gonna be a first of 6 for 10 yards. I should mention that I wanted to do either push-up start or like a kickstand start, kind of like single leg RDL kind of spiel. I don't really feel like laying down, so I'm just gonna do single leg. And obviously I'm gonna switch legs as I do these. Push-up start's just so fucking hard. I don't feel like laying down. Although I might change my mind after a few. We'll see. Woo. I like that balance component though. Not bad, sir. And like I said, the first few are going to be pretty lackadaisical in terms of intensity. As I get nice and toasty here, I'm going to ramp up the amount of acceleration here. Obviously, there's only so fast you can go before you hit the 10. So, but 1 down, 5 to go. Starting on the right foot this time. Stop on your right foot, don't forget it. Feeling pretty good, pretty good. 2 down, 4 to go. Oh. And I'm turning it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Every single sprint, I'm just turning the dial just a little bit. Surprisingly, I'm not too sore today either. This is good news. Yeah, not really. A little bit of calf soreness in the anterior part. Not so much like deep in my calf, it's like tib. And that's like really the only part of it. I've been doing more warm up for the foot and calf, which definitely helps. SMR helps decrease like nerve apprehension, which is like, you know, pain sensation, limited ROM, stuff like that. So it's working. 2 more. All right, number 5, guys. 5 Guys. I love 5 Guys. The burger place, if you're not familiar. This place is so fucking good. I think it's hilarious when people are like, I'm not paying $30 for a hamburger. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know what you're ordering. I can feed my wife and myself, like, load it up for less than $30. $30 if I'm paying for like delivery. Anyway, completely off subject. I just really like that place. It's probably my favorite burger, to be honest with you. But, left side? Yeah. I can't wait to go to a 2-point start. The single leg doesn't feel bad, but like it's very easy to like lose your balance on that initial step drive. So, right foot, don't forget it. Not bad, sir. Not bad. All right. I'm gonna grab my water. I'm gonna bring the camera out of the sun, and we're setting a timer for about 3 minutes. So about 30 here, and then we'll get into the 20s. Let's go. All right, guys. 4 sets of 20. I feel refreshed after a short break. 4 sets of 20. This is going to be a regular 2-point start, nothing crazy. Hopefully my hat doesn't fly off. If it does, I'll just move the mic. But if I lose you guys on this first rep, just know I'm that fast. It's not the wind. It's definitely me just moving that fast. Oh, okay. Feeling surprisingly good on that first rep. Or maybe not surprisingly good, but I felt pretty solid. That's nice. All right, number 2. We're starting on the same side every time here. This is my more comfortable side. I don't really see a point in trying to balance it out. This is the side I'm going to sprint on even naturally, so it's just the side that I stay on. That was a good one. Like I said, I'm constantly trying to work on getting more horizontal, getting closer to the ground, because I know it helps. I have that anxiety of just eating shit, falling forward. So, but that's why, like anything else, it's just practice. You just get better at the things you do often. That's it. So even though I suck at sprinting, I'm still out here. I'm still trying to improve every day. It's just how it goes. So if you're struggling with something similar, just get out there. Just fucking do it, bro. It doesn't matter the skill level. Just get out there, fucking do it. And then do it again and again and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Too many SpongeBob references today. I don't know why. Number 3. That last one felt really good. So I'm hoping these last 2 will feel really good. We'll see. We will see. Yeah. I don't know about you, bro, but that's feeling pretty good. Pretty good. One felt pretty good. To be honest with you. That felt pretty good. All right, guys. So we're going to get started with the second half of this deal. We still have some power drills to do before we get into weights. But it's nothing crazy. We're going to do some split squat jumps onto the bench. 2 sets of 4 each side. And then we got some throws, which we're just going to do regular old chest throws. For I think 5 sets of 2. And then prehab, which is super straightforward. And then big boy deadlifts today, although not anything super heavy. But it's going to be like that moderate strength work kind of rep range. We're looking at 4 to 6s throughout the block. So week 1 here is probably going to be 6s. Anyway, enough rambling. We're going to get right into it. 2 sets of 4. Now, I'm sure the bench is probably a pretty reasonable height. But I'm going from this split stance position here up to the bench. I would use my step, but my step's not really long enough. And kind of, you know, now that I programmed this, I'm kind of like, dang, I should have gotten 2 steps. But it's whatever. We'll see. But we just go up, back down, and I might do step downs. I don't know if I'm gonna like jump down, but here. One more. And then we just switch sides, which I might do. The only reason I might stay on this side is just because I got the ceiling fan over there. I'm not really sure how it's going to feel. It's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. I guess I could do one set facing this way, and then one set facing the other way. We might just do that. Whatever. I'll figure it out. One more. Easy peasy. All right, so after some, logistical analyzing here, I'm just going to turn around and face the other way. So we did our first set facing the rack on both legs. So now we're going to face the wall and do both legs facing that way. I think that makes the most sense. Trying to stick the landing. I don't always manage to do so. Easy peasy. All right, now since I know that med ball throws are the most exciting thing that I've ever posted on the channel, I'm going to film only the first and last set so you can see how it started and how it ended. I'm not going to throw all 5 sets. Throw, pun intended. I'm not going to throw all 5 sets up here for you to just watch, 30 seconds of footage, because that's basically what it'll be. So we're just going to knock out first and last on video for you, and then we'll get into prehab. So let's do it. Chest throws. See how fun that was? Okay, last one. So, over the course of the 5 sets, I was trying to dial in the reaction a little bit faster. So, like, that initial throw, when you catch it, just an immediate throw back, not like a reset. Like we do with the overheads or rotationals. Well, actually, that's not even true on the rotationals. Sometimes I do try to immediately throw it back. But anyway, now that I mention it to you, watch me fuck it up. Just as soon as I feel that pressure again, I launch it again. All right. So anyway, that's for that. We're going to do prehab now. So it's going to be a little isometric step down, and then the isometric hip hold that we did last block, we're doing that again. So go ahead and set that up and get right to it. Oh, move that out of the way real quick. All right, so here's the deal. On my little step here, we're going to step down. I'm holding for 10. 6. And my foot's not resting on the ground. 9, 10. We're going to do 10 reps. And then another 10-second ISO. Boom. That's the deal. Same deal on the other side. 10-second ISO. Last 10-second ISO. Now, 90-90 hip hold. This one's familiar to you guys. This ain't no different. Now, last time when I did like the little hyperspeed thing, I didn't really like how it turned out, so I'm gonna shut up for these 90 seconds. That way you guys can still see me doing the thing, but I'm gonna shut up. Alright guys, now we're moving into deadlifts, specifically trap bar deadlifts. Now, with this, normally I do RDLs, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit, and so I'm doing actual deadlifts. The goal is 3 sets of 6, at like, give or take like RPE 7, 8-ish, somewhere around that range. And so I don't really know what that is. I mean, I can calculate based off of percentage, but I don't really like using percentages because I have never found that it works well when you're actually trying to gauge like what you want and then you compare it directly to the percentage. It like never, it's like not even remotely close half the time. So similar to the squats from last block though, how we worked up and we were doing like these 9-7-5s and 8-6-4s and stuff. Kind of a similar deal, except I'm just doing straight sets across instead of looking for like either a descending ladder or ascending ladder, whatever. And so right now what I'm thinking is like 315, which it won't be 315. I'm just saying like 3 plates because I think the bar is like 76 pounds, I think, or 75. No, it's a weird number. I think it's like 76. Anyway, 3 plates on there though puts us at like give or take what would that be, like 340 something, like 345, 346, whatever. So I think this, if I remember this correctly, this was 160. Yeah, this is like 165 or 166, whatever. So 255, 345. Yeah. So that puts us like right on target. I think that would be a comfortable, quote unquote, for 3 sets of 6. And if it's not, then you know how we roll. We just fucking, keep going up until it feels reasonable. Depending on how long it takes, though, I'm not gonna like continually start over with like the first set of 3. Like if we do 345 and it's easier than I wanted, but then like 355 is like perfect, I'll just count the 345 and then at least I have a starting point for next time. So anyway, we're pulling off the high handles, not the low. Shouldn't feel too bad. If anything, it's just been a while since I've deadlifted, so we'll see, especially off the trap. So it has been a minute. Anyway, enough yapping. Shouldn't feel too bad. If anything, I'm just kind of worn out by now, given all the crap that we've done until now. So, but we're just gonna slap plates on, man, until it feels right. So let's go. Okay, so I double checked the exercise history. The bar is 72 pounds, I believe, because the numbers I had recorded was like 162, 252, 342, etc. So that's what I'm going off of, because I looked it up once and then never again. So, and I'm not about to look it up again. So anyway, point is 252 on the bar, going for 6. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Like I said, I'm looking for 342 for 6. And then just depending on how that feels, you know, we go up or down. Most likely up, but we'll see. Let's go. I knew my grip felt a little off. All right. So this is set 1 of 3, most likely. And I didn't put a belt on just because the brace in my back feels fine. So I'm not going to put it on, but I say that, and then I'll probably do this, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I probably need the belt. So we'll see. But I'm going to do the first one beltless, see how it goes. And then I also put some chalk on because my hands are a little sweaty. And yeah, we should be good. Again, I hit record and I'm not ready, so. But I might as well do it since y'all are here. So let's go. Oh. It feels fine. We might stay there. I don't know. Maybe set 3 will go up. All right, set number 2. Belt is staying off, only because it felt fine. It felt hard enough for what I'm trying to do. Maybe set 3, I add like 10 pounds and go 352. Maybe. I think 352 is probably a good number for the last set. I'm not going to do it now because I want to make sure set 2 still feels good. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because who knows, this could feel worse and then we just stay here for set 3. So I'm not going to jinx myself. We're just going to do our thing, baby. Like I said, it feels pretty solid. I think I will do 352. Quick rest, and then we'll bang it out. All right, guys, last one. 3 of my little baby 5s on there. We're looking at 352 for 6. Everything feels fine, man. I'm glad that I don't need the belt so soon. But as the weeks obviously get heavier, or just depending on if my back is sore as fuck going into this workout, we'll throw the belt on. And bear in mind, you know, I talked about this in a previous video. Don't be afraid to use your belt. A lot of people act like the belt is a handicap, like it's like a band-aid on a problem. it can be misapplied for sure, but it's not a crutch like people think it is. It's ideally enhancing something that's already occurring. So it's like adding stability to a joint, right? So that's basically what's occurring. And again, if you're cinching the belt down so fucking far that you can't breathe, you're not using it correctly. So you should probably learn how to use it first. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's get this shit over with. Ugh. Easy peasy. So we're gonna go ahead and re-rack this and get into our single leg stuff, which I believe I'm doing step downs from a higher box. It'll just be my bench. And we're using a counterbalance for that. And yeah, 2 sets of 12, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna chill out for a second, re-rack this shit, and then we'll be back. This is going to be a step down off the bench. We got a little 10-pound counterweight. And we're just going to do as many as we can. I'm a little toasty, and I put 12 as a goal on paper. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I can do that. So we're just going to see how many I can get. If I get to 12, sick. If not, well, fuck it. And then we just build to 12 over the course of the weeks. I'm not really too pressed about it because there's a lot of new volume and shit, so... But anyway, we're gonna do as many as we can. Starting from the top. I know my head's out of frame, but it's okay. It's not like you guys watch for my stunning face. And then we just go down. A little love tap. Ooh, without losing your balance. Oh, I couldn't even get up on 6. That's funny. All right, so 5. It's not bad. 12 was a little ambitious, wasn't it? Oh, excuse me. Oh God. Oh, I just kind of fell down there. Oh. Oh. One more. Oh. Woo! That's a spicy meatball there, gentlemen. All right, fellas. Set number 2. 5 is a goal. If I get 6, fuck yeah. But I probably won't. Not to be, pessimistic or anything. Let's go, baby. Oh, that's a little in the way. All right, here we go. I'm going to start back here. You can mix all that out. Here we go. Starting over. Oh, God. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Other side. Oh, man, this sucks. Let's go, baby. I ain't no bitch. Maybe a little bit. Almost took a tumble. Number 5. Hey, if you thought about doing that, let me just give you a little tip. Do literally anything else. Oh God, that was fucking horrible. Oh. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It gets worse. All right. We got the 50-pound dumbbell out, and we got the wedge. The wedge is out. We're gonna do a heel elevated goblet squat for 1.5 reps. Basically a set of 6, 1.5 reps. So if you've never done those before, it's basically all it is just you come all the way down, your bottom most position in the squat, come halfway up, back down, all the way down, and then all the way back up. That'll be 1. So it's awesome. We're gonna do 6. We're at the 50 here. I can do like 100 pounds for like 30 reps. So I mean, half that. Yeah, especially after everything we've done. I mean, it seems reasonable. And I have, again, this is week 1, right? So I have plenty of time to go up if it's like just stupid light. We're gonna do 2 sets. And right now, I'm just procrastinating because I'm very tired. But we're almost done. We are so close. Oh, so go ahead and pick that up. We're at 55 minutes. So I'm coming in right at 1 hour and 45 total for the shit. Oh, now I start from the top. So even though I'm at the bottom, this just feels great from a mobility perspective. So we're going to stand up first and then we'll start. Oh. Oh. Pretty easy, to be honest with you. All right, set number 2. I thought about going up, but I just don't really care. I'm gonna stay right here. Stay right here. Because my back's a little fucking pumped right now. So I'm just trying to finish strong without compensations anywhere, without fucking my shit up more. So nice and easy, 50 pounds. Nice and easy, 50 pounds. All right. Again, we're starting from the top, right? So we're going to go all the way up and then begin. And when I do goblet anything, don't rest the dumbbell on your chest. That defeats the purpose of being goblet. You want the goblet hold to be off your chest. Oh. Nice and easy. All right. Work capacity finisher here. Got the bands out. Scoot on over there. Whoop. Here we go. And I'm out here. Twenty reps there. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, you have a leg curl leg extension. Why are you doing the banded version? Well, one, because the bands feel great. as a finisher because everything is so fatigued and you have peak tension where you're strongest. And so it feels really good just from a pump aspect to just get a crap ton of activity to the hamstring. Take it easy on the knees, not a whole lot of pressure on the lumbar because I'm laying on the ground. Like, dude, it's just a great substitute. So even if you have access to a machine, the band has its purpose, just like everything else. Everything has a context where it works great. All right, hanging leg iso. Working the joint through a full range of motion. That's all. Because I know some people are probably thinking to themselves, but you do calves at the end, but you don't load them or anything. You just do body weight average. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? And realistically, it's just movement care. That's all it is. I'm just moving a joint through its full ROM, just so that movement that it does get isn't adding fatigue. It's just working the movement pattern. And it helps the ankle really feel much better. I stand by that. I do this shit all the time. Now, with that being said, during the year, I do have training days where I train calves and I load them. So it's not like this is a year-long thing. Well, whew. It's just this phase. Because when you think about everything that we're doing throughout the week, it's a lot of lower leg stuff. So we need some time to dial the intensity back and just work through full ROM. All right, that's it, man. We did it. Good time. About 2 hours. So right on schedule with everything. So it's good. Everything went according to plan except for the step-ups. I did not imagine they would be that hard. But it's probably just due to everything that I'm doing beforehand. But I also don't really do step downs that often. I normally do step ups, split squats, or lunges. So I'm just going to leave that as it is, though. Like, I'm not going to change anything. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. We'll just try and beat 5 reps. And hopefully by week 4, I can do all 12. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Let's get into the week. So week 5 of phase 2 here was awesome. Loved it. Loved all the workouts. Everything felt good. So with that being said, I'm going to chill out for a little bit, do some parasympathetic breathing, and then eat up, recover, because Monday will be here before we know it. And we are just getting more and more shit done. We're going to get faster. We're going to get stronger. We're going to feel better. So I'm out. See y'all in the next video.